Hey everybody, it's what time is it? Yeah, 2:30 in the morning here in the middle of nowhere, Michigan. It's about 4 below, I think, but I should be sleeping, but the part of my eyes that are working at the moment, a little while ago, happened to spot a spider running across my floor, and of all the things I've been through and done in my life, I freak out over spiders. I will climb a wall if I have to, but it wouldn't have been so bad, but I lost track of him. So I had to go throwing things around and chasing this little demon. And I finally found him under something and beat the hell out of him with my boot heel. So he's not coming back, but my nerves are a little fried. So I'm up for a little bit. I haven't been putting up many videos the last few days. I managed to get the football video up the other day. No videos like this, but it's been really hard because of my eye. Well, both of them right now, but my right eye's really getting bad. I'm waiting for him to schedule the surgery for the,
Hey everybody,
the eyebrow lift thing.
what time is it?
And then they 2:30 in the morning here,
Yeah.
the eyelid thing, put
Middle
all
of
the
nowhere,
excess
Michigan.
off and stuff, but it's driving me
It's
crazy.
about
It's been
4
giving me
below,
really
I think,
bad
but-
headaches, and
I should be sleeping.
it's
But
real hard to work. I haven't. The part of my eyes that are
my
working
depth
at the moment,
perception,
and a little while ago happened to spot a spider.
kind
Kind
of
of screws up my balance and
running
running
across my
vertigo
floor.
and
it
of
was
all
fun
the things
chasing
I've
a
been through
spider
in my
around,
life.
a while ago.
I freak out over spiders. I will climb a wall if
So
I
just
have
figured
to,
I'd
but
get to say hi to everybody. And
it wouldn't have been so bad, but I lost
I'll
track
let
of
you
it.
know that
So
Michigan
I
winter
had to
still
go
hasn't
throwing
straightened
things
itself
around
out.
and
I don't know if Mother
chasing
Nature's
this little
doing
demon.
the right thing in other places, but
And I finally found him
Maybe
under
went
something
from
and beat the hell out of him with my boot heel.
about
So
31,
he's not coming
maybe
back,
32.
but
My
I
nerves
believe
are
it's
a little
-4 outside. Fried. So I'm up 35-degree temperatures when he's gonna suck. I haven't been
So I just figured
I haven't been putting up many videos the last few days. I managed to get the
Talk to you
football video
folks.
up. The
Still
other
having a
day.
problem with my daughter. They can't figure out
Um,
what's wrong with her stomach.
No
They did
videos like
ultrasound,
this, but it's been really hard
and,
because of my eye. She had a
both
couple
of them
mild
right
things
now,
come back
but
between
my
the
right
ultrasound
eye's
and her
really
blood work
getting
bad. I'm waiting for him to schedule the surgery.
but nothing to
for
worry about. Nothing that she
the eyebrow
can cause
lift
any
thing,
problems.
let alone the pain she's
And then
having.
they can do the
So
eyelid
we got to
thing,
get a
put
hold of
all
her
the
doctor
excess
off and stuff, but it's
And,
driving me crazy. It's been
he's
giving
ready
me
to
really
order
bad
another
headaches,
test.
and so it's driving her
It's
crazy.
real hard
Aside
to
from
work.
the
I have
pain,
not knowing what's
it's
going on.
screwing up my depth
None of us know
perception
what's going
and
on.
poor child, which kind of
So,
screws up my
we're
balance and my vertigo.
trying to
and-
get moved.
So it
something
was
moving
fun
forward
chasing
with
the
that.
spider
Sam,
around.
he's over here for a couple
while.
days.
He
He
had
had
some appointments in Bay City,
but,
so I
So
brought
just
him
figured
for
I'd get to
from
say
where
hi
I
to
live over
everybody.
here. I got some paperwork to do.
And I'll let you know
Some
that
apartment complex. I'm
Michigan
moving
winter
to
still hasn't
Sarah.
straightened itself out. I don't know if Mother
And,
Nature's doing the right thing in other places, but
It's just been
today we
it's
went
been crazy.
from
Goofball weather,
31,
maybe
when
32.
Sam and Sarah get
I
together.
believe it's negative
even at
4
8,
outside.
almost 19, and
So
almost
these
21. They are still like
35-degree
temperatures.
It
It
goes
goes
beyond
beyond sibling rivalry.
So I just figured I'd
Where
you can't.
sit there and
They both get so petty.
talk to you folks.
And you swear you're dealing with
So having a problem with my
6-year-olds and
daughter.
you just
They
wanna,
can't figure out
what's wrong with her
and
stomach. They did
leave
ultrasound.
her hanging there for a while.
And
Hopefully it doesn't sound bad.
she had a couple
But,
mild things come back between the ultrasound and her
a friend
blood work.
got a hold of me, and
But nothing to worry
watched
about.
one of my
Nothing
videos.
that
He
should
said, you
even
know, you
cause
haven't
her any
talked about
problems,
yourself
let
much.
alone the pain she's having.
typically I don't.
So we got to get a hold of her doctor.
Kids are the most
and,
important, and what
He's
family
ready to
I do
order
have,
another test.
They come first. I mean, you
Yeah,
guys know
so
about
it's
the eye
driving her
surgeries
crazy.
and,
Aside from the pain, not knowing what's
you know,
going on,
all that's going on with
none of us
that.
knowing what's going on. Poor child.
So,
So I never really
trying to
talked
get moved
about
myself.
myself.
It's
It's
not
something
something
moving forward.
that, you know,
Sam, he's over here
wasn't
for a
raised to
couple
talk
days.
about
He had some
yourself.
appointments in Bay City,
You know,
so
you were raised to
talk about
brought
him
him
people
from
around you.
where I live over here.
You've
I got some
raised
paperwork to do.
Like I was taught, you do the same
complex
grace to the
that I'm
janitor
moving
that you do
into
to
with Sarah.
the CEO.
And
So I never talk about myself, but
it's just been crazy.
we just got
Well,
goofball weather.
calm
His nerves when Sam
I
and
know
Sarah
you're
get
looking for this
together.
video now.
Even at 8, almost 19, and almost 21, they are still
I
like
live in
little
Michigan. Most
children.
people know
It
that.
goes beyond sibling rivalry.
I'm 55
to where
with
you
a heart of
can't.
a 20-year-old.
No, they both get
The
so petty.
body of an 82-year-old.
And you swear you're dealing with a couple
This is my
6-year-olds.
dog.
You just
He
want
says,
to
"Well,
pin
my
them to
body's
the
too
wall
old for
and
We even hanging there for a while.
But in some places
That doesn't
it's
sound bad.
It's pretty accurate. Nobody in my family can figure out where I've got all these
A
weird
friend
problems.
got a hold of
Yeah.
me, and
Both knees
watched
replaced.
one of my
I've had
videos,
my
he
right
said,
shoulder
you
worked
haven't
on
talked about
twice
yourself
to where
much.
it can no longer be repaired.
typically I don't.
I had a tumor a couple
Kids
years
are
ago. The most important in the family
but
I
I
do
is
have.
fatty.
They
So
come
pain in the
first.
butt.
I mean, you guys know about the eye
I had to have my
surgeries
right
and,
wrist rebuilt.
You know, all that's going on with that. And now this whole
So,
eyelid. You know,
thing
I never
they
really
say
talked about
it's
myself.
genetic.
It's just not something that
But
my dad wasn't raised to
none
talk
of them
about
really seem to
yourself.
have the droopy
You know,
eyeballs.
you were raised to
eyeballs got out.
talk around about the
the
people
droopy
around you,
eyelid,
and so we're
give
trying
praise to.
like I always taught you.
I
give the
really
same
think
praise to the janitor
and
that you do to see the
talking to a couple
CEO.
of members of my family.
So I never talk about myself, but
My biological
Um,
father was exposed to Agent Orange in
Vietnam.
Vietnam.
to calm his nerves, both he and his brother,
Because I know
raised
he's
me,
looking for this video
were
right
in
now.
Vietnam. And
I live in Michigan.
given
most
when
of
he
you
got
know
out,
that.
and when I was born,
I'm 55.
you know, they were really
with a heart
starting
with
to
a hammer
hammer
that
Agent Orange
the
down,
body
but
of an
it's a huge
82-year-old.
packet of paperwork, I guess.
This is what my doctor says. We
you
all
know,
say that my body's too old for
Yeah,
my.
it really would make a
age.
heck of a lot of difference.
In
In
some
some
places,
places,
it
it's
would be nice
it's
for
pretty
something
accurate.
to
Nobody in my
explain where I'm
family
getting
can
all
figure out
these
where I've
just
got all
out
these
of
weird
problems.
nowhere
I've had problems.
both knees replaced. I've had my right shoulder worked on twice to where it can
yeah,
no longer be
55.
repaired.
Single.
I had a tumor a couple years ago. Married twice, which we won't discuss.
But
Why
no,
those
just
ended.
fatty. Still pain in the butt.
I had to have my right wrist rebuilt. Fiance died last year.
Well,
And now this whole eyelid. October before last October.
they say
It's
we were
genetic.
supposed to be married last
but
year.
My dad,
None of them really seem to have the droopy eyeballs or eyeballs got out. They don't droop. See,
the
I said,
droopy
it's a
eyelid.
problem
So
with
we're
myself.
just
I don't find myself
very
very
really
interesting.
think, and
But you know,
talking to a couple
okay.
of members of my family.
My biological father
Well, I've
was
called troublemaker
exposed
for
to
a
Agent
reason.
Orange
I
Vietnam.
don't sugarcoat anything. Both he and his brother,
My religious
raised
views
me,
aren't popular.
were
I'm a
in
pagan.
Vietnam.
Norse
And,
pagan / witch.
Given
And
when he
before
got
any
out
of you judge that,
and say,
when I
well,
was
you're a
born,
guy or a warlock,
crack
you
a
know,
book.
they were really
starting to hammer that
a
Agent
warlock
Orange
is a
down,
made up
but
word.
It's a huge packet of paperwork, I guess.
in
You don't want to
the
do it.
pagan faith, and
And
it
the
really
pagan
would make a
spiritual beliefs.
heck of a lot of
Male or
difference to me.
female,
You're a
it
witch.
just would be nice for something to explain where I'm getting all
I
these
never
just
do anything
out of
to
the,
try to get
out of
stuff
the middle of
from myself.
nowhere.
It don't work that way.
Problems.
It's always look out for other people, bless their houses.
But
We got Sarah and I have
55.
paranormal hunting equipment,
Single.
paranormal investigation equipment.
married twice,
So we
which
go,
we won't discuss
check
where
out
those
houses
ended.
for people that we know, people that get a hold of us.
My
And see what we
fiance
can do
died
and try to cleanse,
last
bless,
year.
and
October.
guard the house. October before last October.
We were
So
supposed
yeah,
to
you'll
be
see
married
that.
last year.
Something alluding to the Norse or
The
the
pagan or the witchcraft or something.
probably in almost every video.
Like I said, it's hard to talk about myself. I don't find myself
Yeah, as
very
you
interesting.
can tell from the beginning,
But
you know,
spiders and I
okay.
get along. I could climb a tile wall.
Well, I'm called troublemaker for a reason.
To
It's
get away
because I
from a
don't
spider.
sugarcoat anything.
My religious views aren't popular. I'm a pagan.
Jeez,
Norse
I didn't
pagan
think
/
about all this. It's
witch.
weird.
And before any of you judge that,
I suffer
and say,
from
well,
you're a guy or a warlock.
a couple mild mental
Crack a
issues.
buck.
I suffer from PTSD.
A warlock
and,
is a
I
made
have
up
some-
word.
What do they call it?
major
And
depressive disorder. The pagan
which,
faith and the pagan spiritual beliefs
kind of
get
include
male
like
or female,
bipolar
you're a
and
witch.
depression and all
And
that.
I never do anything to try to get stuff from myself. I don't work that way. It's always look out for other
PTSD,
people, bless their
they
houses.
say, comes from
We got a couple
Sarah
of
and
things
I
saw
have
in the Navy because I
paranormal
saw in the Navy
hunting
equipment,
equipment,
paranormal
18
investigation
18
equipment. So we go check
plus
out
around
houses
here,
of firefighting
people that
we
in a
know,
small
and
town, so,
people that get a hold of us.
I've had house fires that people I knew.
See what
I
we
was
can do
on
and then try to cleanse and bless and
the deaths of people
guard
I
the
knew.
house, cutting them out of cars and everything.
So that's where that comes in. Plus,
So yeah, you'll see that.
as of
Something
last year,
alluding
I've
to
just
the
been
Norse
totally
or the
stressed out,
pagan
or the witchcraft or something. I manage it.
Probably in almost every video.
These two kids can definitely put me through my paces when they want
And
to.
as you can tell from the beginning,
Spiders and I don't get
but
along.
you know, for all the older folks like me,
I could climb
that
that
have
tile
been
around a
wall
day or two.
to get away from a
You're
spider,
dealing with mental health issues, depression, bipolar,
Jeez,
PTSD.
think about all this.
I'm
It's
trying to
weird.
Think of what else I got.
I suffer from
That might be it.
which I'd be
A couple
intrigued
mild
for
mental
to
issues. I
realize.
suffer from PTSD. And I have some,
You know,
what do they call
you know what a struggle
major
is?
depressive disorder,
Just
leading
which
everyday life, and then have
kind of includes
some
like
pretty stressful
bipolar
and hectic times
and
drop
depression.
on you,
It is
and
make you
all
want
that.
to really snap, but you can't do it. The PTSD
I can't do it.
they
These
say
two kids
comes
depend on
from
me.
a couple of things I saw in the
So,
Navy, because I saw in the
you know,
Navy. Matter of fact, I turned 18,
and then
18 at boot camp. When you have the
plus
mental
11 years
problems,
of firefighting in a small town, so
some of my mental issues,
I've-
house fires that people I knew,
I was on
also stem from all my physical problems. Like I said, I
deaths
just
of
got
people
so
I
many
knew,
issues with my body,
a lot of
like
cars
and everything.
okay,
So that's where
two
that
shoulder
comes in,
surgeries
plus
on this shoulder.
as of last year, I
Back
had surgery
totally
once,
stressed out.
and then a day and a half later,
So,
emergency
I
surgery.
managed.
Because
I was dying. They said I would have.
These two kids can kill
definitely
another 20 minutes
my
before my face is rolled in, they're dead.
So they did.
But you know, for all you
got those
the
older
older
folks like
don't
me,
matter to me, they had to cut me open.
have been around a day or two.
I mean, I
I
had
had
my
my
right
right
knee
knee
replaced when I was 44,
depression, bipolar,
which is at least 6 years
PTSD,
sooner than they like
what
to
else
usually
I
do
got.
on a male. And then
That might be dead.
Which
About
a
a
year
year
after
after
that,
that,
I had to have the left knee replaced. Osteoarthritis just ate them away. You know, the right, you know what a
right
struggle
knee
is the worst,
because
just
not only did I
lead an
pretty much
everyday
not have a
life,
kneecap left,
and then have some pretty stressful.
they had to go
and hectic
higher
times
up
drop
my
on
thigh
you,
and
and
higher
make you
down,
want lower down my shins. Really snap, but
to find bone
can't
that
do
they
it.
could attach it to.
I can't do it.
And
These
here
two
it's
kids
just like
depend
that's
on
me, drive me crazy.
So
Then
like I said, I had a tumor removed. They got in, pushed all a bunch of my organs out of
When
place.
you have
mental
me up.
problems, some of my
And then,
mental issues, my right wrist
also stem
from
from
all my
arthritic
physical
mess
problems.
here.
Like I said, I just got so many issues with my body. I've had.
Okay,
What happened
two
with
shoulder surgeries,
arthritis, my back
just
surgery
went
rampant
once,
in 3 of the,
and then a day and a half
bones
later,
in my
emergency surgery because
two
I
in
was
the upper
dying.
row
They
and
said
one
I
in the
would have
bottom
made
row.
it.
Another 20
where
minutes
they
and
had
I
to go.
I was
rolled in there
to
dead.
the point where my wrist was killing me and I couldn't do anything.
So they did second.
So they
got
took
those
these
one or
two
two
bones out.
Don't matter to me.
Here,
They had to
took
cut me
one
open.
bone out down in the bottom row, and then they took
I
one of the
had
bigger
my
bones,
right knee replaced when
and
I
they
was
slid it
44
down, which is at
And they
least
took
6
one of the
years
bigger bones from here, and they
sooner than
slid
they
it
like
up.
to usually do on a male. To kind of like,
And
you know, at
then
least
about a
it's
year
a
after that,
function
I had to
form
have
of a
the
working
left
wrist,
knee
but I lost
replaced.
70% of the
Osteoarthritis
movement
just
in
ate
it
them
in a
away.
day. But the right knee,
was
with
the worst
RA and
because not
OA,
only
I've
did I
got
pretty much not have a
it's never
kneecap
going to be
left.
better, so there's no sense in going back down and see the
They
doctor.
had to go
all the time
higher
saying, hey,
up
I
my
need a thigh and
fist.
higher down,
It's-
lower down my
they're not gonna
shins. You know,
To
when I
find
wake up
bone
in the
that they
morning,
could
my
attach
hand is a
it to.
balloon, but
And here
I haven't been working too much on my videos.
Crazy.
Like my sports
Like I
videos.
said,
I
I
had a
had
tumor
my film
removed that
videos.
got in, pushed all a bunch of my
aside
organs
from
out
the
of
eye
place. It
issues,
really
messing
messed me
in
up.
wicked headaches.
And then
If I use
my
if I
right
write
wrist
too
much during the day,
arthritic,
or
this mess here. Spend too much time like trying to play a game on
what
my
happened
phone
was
or
playing the arthritis,
the PlayStation.
just it
Or
went rampant in 3 of the, especially
three
working
of
the
the
mouse
bones
while
in
I'm
my-
trying to compile these
two in the upper
videos.
row and one in the bottom row.
So
where
when
they
I
had
wake
to
up
come
in the
out,
morning,
it was
it'll be a balloon.
just
So
to the point where
my
my
wrist was killing me, and I
I'm
couldn't
quite
do
the
anything.
sight to see in the morning.
So they took these
one
two
eye
bones out
pretty much
here.
completely
They
closed.
took one bone, the other one
down
kind of
the bottom
behind
row.
it, and then they
Right-
took one of the
right
bigger
there with
bones,
and a
and
hand
they
that
slid
looks
it
like could be a float,
down.
a balloon floating a parade.
and then they took one of the bigger bones from here, and they slid
And it's
it
getting
up.
to the point now where I don't know
Kinda
what
like,
set this this stuff off so bad, but it's really been
Some
been amping
function,
up
form of a working
the
wrist,
last few
but I
days.
lost 70%
So,
of the movement in it when
the
it
way
did.
the eyelids are. It makes it
But,
look like my eyes are sunk
You know,
way
with
back in my
RA
head.
and the OA I've
And,
got, it's never going to be
and
better,
just,
so there's no
and I
sense
can
in
see
going back
I'm
down and see
kinda-
the doctor all the time saying, hey, I need it fixed. So the kids help me out with that.
They're not going to work.
But when I wake up in the morning, my hand is a
You know, you
balloon.
older
But,
folks,
I haven't been working
Yes,
too much
and
on my
even younger
videos.
folks
that got struck and have been
sports
stricken
videos
with
and stuff,
my
failed
facial
videos,
arthritis or the
aside from the eye issues,
rheumatoid
I've been
arthritis,
wicked
or
headaches.
the somewhat different kind of arthritis as
if I
it was
use,
explained to me by my surgeon. The
if I write too
spondylitis,
much during the
which
day
pretty much get
or
your back, it can screw with your life. It
Not
gets
too much time like trying to
debilitating.
play a game on my
And
phone.
then you get a combination of that
the PlayStation
with the mental, or
and
especially
I
working
always
the mouse while I'm trying to
kind of
compile
find
these
these
videos. If you have aches and pains, when I wake up in the morning,
it'll be a balloon. So
and you have mental issues, I'm quite the
maybe
sight
not
to
so
see in the
much,
morning. Mental issues can make
one
your
eye
body hurt.
pretty much completely
Your body hurt
closed.
and can create. The other one kind of
Mental
behind it,
issues.
so it's a vicious
right there with
Hi
it,
everyone.
and a hand that looks
For
like
those of you that are
could be a
watching,
float,
you
a
may
balloon
notice I
floating
look
a
a little
parade.
different.
And it's getting to the point now where
the
I
recent
don't know
past I've had a
what
beard.
set
I
this
think
stuff
first 3 or
off
4
so
videos
bad,
I
but
put
it's
out
really
so far,
been
I
amping
had a
up.
beard.
the last few
And
days.
then
So the way the
yesterday,
eyelids are, it makes it look like my eyes are
I'm
sunk
going to
way back
call
in
it
my head.
ancestral
They're not.
conflict.
I just
The Norse
and I
and
can
he
see
said,
out
sure,
of
go
it
ahead,
kind of.
grow a beard.
So the
Challenge
kids help me
accepted.
out with that stuff.
But yesterday, the Native
You
American
older
in me
folks,
finally decided we don't like this.
I guess, and even
So I
younger
took it
folks that
off,
got
and it's
stricken
actually more
have been stricken
comfortable.
with
And I also
the
think that beard made me
osteoarthritis
look
or
a lot
the
older. Not that I'm not
rheumatoid
old,
arthritis,
55,
or
I'm
that's
still old.
somewhat different kind of
And I've said
arthritis, as it was
before,
explained to me by my
eyes
surgeon, the
do this all by
spondylitis,
themselves.
which pretty much
These
get
eyes
in your
get really
back.
bad. I see a doctor for this.
It can screw with your
Surgeon,
life. It gets debilitating,
this Wednesday.
and then you get a combination of that
But just
with the
a
mental.
little bit's going on. We
And
finally got
I've
Samuel
always
moved into his own
been a firm
apartment,
believer that
and
if you have aches
you
and
know,
pains
we think he needed
and you have mental
the
issues,
independence to be on his own.
maybe
He
not so
people
much,
reminding
really.
him to do things,
The mental
like
issues can
fix
make your body
pills or
hurt,
do
and
stuff
your
he needs
body
around
hurt
the
can
house.
create
So far,
mental
I
issues.
mean, it's
So
only
it's a
been 4
vicious
days, yeah,
cycle.
but so far, I mean, his meds
So
are
that's
extremely
where
important.
what I try to do is I just try to work on my mentality. The
The
pain is never
ADHD,
going to go away.
with the autism, the ADHD,
I'm going to be getting a back
Asperger's,
surgery here again in
all of that
a few
just
months after I get
creates
the eye
like
thing
a
taken care
tornado
of,
of problems that he
with
has to deal
everything
with.
figured out with
So his
Sarah.
meds need to be taken.
But they're
He's
going to have
been
to go
doing
in
pretty
there
good.
again.
Pretty good, and he.
This time they're going to have to fuse the vertebrae
But
apart.
he only
There's
took the
no
other
way
ones
they
for
can't
the
just
day,
go and do
and
the same surgery.
I'm pretty proud of him so far.
It's a
It only has
disaster in
been
there.
4 days. But
So
I'll
I
tell you
got that
what,
to
that
look
4
forward
days
to.
did me in.
But for the folks that are dealing with a lot of crap like
We
this,
moved him. Well, we started helping him
try to
pack
get your mind
and move
centered,
stuff up
get it
from his
distracted,
basement.
get it busy.
Pretty sure it was Wednesday. Then
Try to
Thursday,
center
I had to
yourself.
help him move. I had to drive the moving truck for it.
I pray to the old gods pretty much
load and
every
unload
night.
that, and that's an
Some
hour
of you,
away
it's
from
a
where
different
he was living, where I am right now.
religious belief.
So we
That's
got him
fine.
moved, got
Spirituality,
unloaded, got him in.
spirituality. I don't disavow
And,
anybody other
We
faith.
spent a little extra time at my apartment. I think his brain was maybe
And
trying to adjust the
meditating
fact
really
that,
works.
hey,
God has helped me a lot,
I'm alone.
especially as of
Right, I like
recently,
that.
since Teresa died last year.
And then
But-
that was Thursday, and then
And that's just
Friday,
it. The
because
videos
I
and
live in
stuff
HUD
that I'm
housing,
trying to make.
we have
and put out,
inspections every so often. Normally,
aside
my
from
manager
these,
does, the complex manager does 1 or 2 a year.
They're to help my,
Usually one is a,
because you know
they
you
call
get
it
so busy,
physical
you
inspection,
bury
and
your,
it's to make sure doors open
you know,
and close.
you'll bury
all-
your
all
laughter, you'll
lights
bury your
work,
sense of humor, and you're
switches,
either
all that.
just
That's
annoyed with
the doors,
everything or
the
you're just
rifle
numb.
doors, the front door. You
And
name
that's
it.
not a way to go.
And then other
I've
times
seen
it's
it. I
basically
don't want
it's
to be that person. It's not
health
good for me.
and,
It's not good for the kids. It's not good for anybody
safe
around me.
environment.
So I try to
Nothing
make my
going
videos
to
and let some of that
disease,
humor,
so, you know,
humor,
you guys
what the
probably
hell
get
is
the
humor?
picture on that one.
Humor.
So the people that were
Run
coming
wild
in
and
on
just get me chuckling.
Thursday, or on
You know, I
Friday,
find the videos and I
now,
chuckle
you
at them,
gotta
and then I
understand,
sit here
we have a
racking my
complex
brain
manager
figuring out
down
for some
here.
little comment or
She
caption to
does
put
a
on,
couple
and then I get myself
inspections a
chuckling
year.
again
I think
because
that's just
you know.
above board and let
So
nobody knows.
aside from wanting to do this,
then
this
we
is
have some HUD
also my
people that
outlet.
come in about here.
It distracts
every
me
so
from
often.
what's going
And
on
you have
around
some
the
more
world
HUD
around me. The
people that
kids are in
come
bed,
in
or
about
Sarah's off
here
at school,
that
and
are a
Sam's
little
when Sam's
more
not here,
particular.
or when I'm home by myself
They,
temporarily.
Usually, these people down here usually do a physical inspection.
That's all you can do.
And it's the same
Distract
thing as
yourself. Find
the
something you love.
complex
Find
manager,
something that
make sure everything
calms you,
works and everything's what it's supposed to be. And you
and
get these
do
people
it.
that
The
will
pain's not
tend
going to
to
go
do
away. If it's
both,
anything like
just like the
mine,
manager.
or you're,
They'll do
you know, you're a
physical
little
inspection
older,
and housekeeping and
whatever.
welfare type
We know it's not going to go away.
health,
Years
you
of
know,
hard jobs.
inspection. So they knock out both.
10 years in the concrete
And then the
industry,
people
and
that
another
came in
11
Friday,
fighting fires, and,
way up here.
a couple other
these
working in
people-
oil fields for a little while.
They bring the complex manager with them.
When you have
And the
arthritis,
complex manager does her usual. She just checks to make sure
those
everything's
jobs
in
just
shape and
they eat you alive.
they're keeping the house clean.
So by the time I finally got to the point where
But
I
these
couldn't
people are from
move or do
Way
anything,
up
and I
there on
couldn't
the
figure it out,
government level.
finally some
I mean,
friends of mine said you need
they
to go
drive
and see
from
a
out of
doctor.
state.
So I
Their
did,
job basically is
and
to
so
pick the
began
place
this
apart.
laundry list of problems, and
And then
I just apparently like to add to it now and then. I'm
it gets
collecting
interesting.
surgeries
So,
and physical problems.
our front
I still get
door,
up
or our
around and do
door
what I
to
got to do, but
my
I
apartment,
really got to watch how
All
much
of
I do.
close by them. They close by
Watch
themselves.
is kind of a
These people are so
kind
picky.
of probably
They-
not the term
they
I should be
time
putting
how
in
fast
there,
the door
considering.
closes, which
Yeah,
just baffles me.
but
I'm
I'm
we
also
have
really
bifold
glad
closet
that
doors in our apartments.
I don't keep a
There's
big
only a certain
circle of
margin of
friends.
error that can be, so if
I believe
those bifold
quality over
doors
quantity.
match up just the
Always
tiniest
have.
bit
And
past where
I've
they
got some really
consider
great friends.
acceptable, replace the
couple
closing
of
doors. Same
really
thing with the front door.
helpful
If
and
they don't close
supportive
fast enough
family
or
members.
within the right time frame, they got to replace it. It's
And of course,
ridiculous.
the 2 kids.
So knowing
then
that they were
One
going to be coming
lady
in. My
that
house
I've
was
known
clean,
for, she
but I
can
had a couple
correct me
stains on
because
my
she'll probably
carpet.
know who I'm talking about
Still
when she
actually don't
sees
know where
this.
they came from.
Probably known her for 30
Talked to a
years.
friend of mine, one of my
Both,
neighbors,
we
and she
both
told me
met
how to
when we
get
were
rid of
really
it.
young.
So here I am on my hands
That's all I
and
need.
knees and on my butt, and
You and my dad,
scrubbing and wiping it,
cousin,
and wiping and scrubbing.
this lady, and the two
Got 'em out of
kids.
there.
We're good.
And then,
Um,
and this was early in the morning. I
it
think I
has
got
to do
started
with
at like 6
what way they
to make
support
sure
you, what way
everything
they
was in
help.
place. All my blankets in the
Now,
kitchen, all my stuff was put
my
away in the
cousin and my
bedroom.
lady friend,
I think the only thing they would have had
got me back
would
up.
have got to see is I
The
had a basket of
kids,
clean laundry
they'll
to
chirp
put
at me
away.
about stuff I'm doing that I probably shouldn't
And
be doing. But they'll go
I can't
about it
remember
to
what
where they
time it
don't want
was.
to hurt my
Maybe around
feelings.
2.
And yes, I do have them.
My dog
I'm
started
just,
barking.
you
It
know,
sounded like
always
somebody
looking at.
knocked on the door. So I go,
However,
and
my
I knew
cousin
nobody was there, but
and this lady I know,
my dog gets so crazy. I have to grab her by the collar.
they're not.
open
They
the
don't
door,
walk
show
on
her
eggshells
nobody's
around me.
there,
So
and
sometimes
close
I
the
get a
door
little
shut.
reality check from them
Well,
too.
he happened to time it to
And
where I
kind of
stepped out
snaps
to
me
show her
back to
nobody was
reality.
there. I
And
looked to my
makes me get
left,
to
and
doing
here
what I'm
comes
supposed
my
to be doing. And
complex
yes, I rock
manager
a lot. Or
and HUD person.
spinning my chair. It's a
And
nervous thing.
I pulled Fred
I'm
back
still,
in. That's
I'm
my
still
dog.
racked up about the spider.
And just as I was doing
I
it, she
would
says,
not
"Oh,
even-
don't
I
worry
would
about it.
not-
We're not coming into your
Would
place."
not bother me a bit if the
I was
world
like,
was rid of
"Really?"
spiders.
I don't know if I was
But
annoyed or
I know they
relieved
serve a purpose.
that
I just don't like them.
they weren't coming in.
They get
But on the
freaks, and
other
if there's
hand,
a hell, that's where they came
did
from.
try to squash a whole weekend worth of cleaning into,
But
you
you know, like I said,
5 hours, 4 hours.
I get a couple messages to get out to people, and it's just
so
you
I
know,
got that
take the
done.
time to center yourself.
And then
You know, every day can be a good
that
day. Everybody
night,
can be.
I
Every day
started
can be a
making a
bad
video.
day. Take
Like
some
this
time
one
to
plus
look
I
out
had
for
was
you.
working on a
And
content video at
sometimes
the
that's
same
just
time.
as simple as
And
staring out the window.
I took a break
Once,
from
one time, you know,
the video I
comedian
was
George
creating with
Carlin,
my
he said,
video editor.
"What about just daydreaming?"
And
I do that. I'll sit out the window
every so
and
often I
I'll
would
sit
say,
at the window, look out, and look at this horrible weather.
this is what we're doing here.
And
This vlog.
it kind of centers me when I
Well, I got
when I
3 in the
get
morning
happy
Friday,
that I'm
well,
inside,
Saturday morning.
where it's not 4 below.
Actually, right.
I think
around
it's supposed to be
2.
colder than that tomorrow
And
morning.
every so
Luckily,
often I
Sarah
would
doesn't
take
have
that break,
school
like I
tomorrow.
said, to clear my head. And kind of get my thoughts wrapped back around to the ideas I had. I
You
was
know,
having.
or
Then I do a
I'll
short
turn my lights
chunk
down.
after
Like
that
every
on my
morning
phone.
when I get up,
Well,
don't talk to
I
me
took a
until
break
I've had
around
my coffee.
2, give or take.
And I've been able to
And,
listen to my music, which
I sat there
rock.
playing Fortnite.
I rock.
Let me clear my head, have a little fun. And yeah,
slowly
so
but surely,
55,
Sam
I
is
play Fortnite. I play lots of video
realizing
games.
that Sarah,
But
she
Fortnite,
figured it out a long
since
time
both
ago because
kids
she's a
play
lot like me
very
when
well.
it comes to that.
You know, they don't
only
want to play
thing
board
sucks
games
is,
anymore because that's what we
I
play
got 2 brands of
all the
coffee I
time
really
with
like, and
threesomes,
I'm out of
right?
both
They
of them.
just none of us can really get into it anymore. So I
I
figured, well,
love coffee from the Black
why don't we
Rifle
use
Coffee
Fortnite as
Company.
a kind of a family bonding thing,
And
it's worked out.
Death Wish Coffee is
But-
it.
What I didn't know,
I found out
is
a while
that when
back
I
that they used
started
to have
playing
got
Fortnite,
issues with ADD.
I never
ADHD,
turned the
whatever you
camera
wanna
off
call
on
it.
my phone.
And I
So
found out
I
a long
wake
time
up in
ago
the
that some
morning,
people with ADD
look at my phone, realize
or
that I'd
ADHD,
used up
adult
all
ADD,
the memory
coffee will actually help
or
slow you
storage
down.
space. And when I
I
went
can-
back and looked at it,
Look,
yeah, I had left it on,
Oops.
and
I'm
what
not
people
gonna
got a good would have gotten a good
That's
glimpse
my
of.
coffee cup.
Thank goodness I
I don't know
wasn't
if you can see how big
streaming,
it is, but it's a
live
beast.
streaming. Was me like this on my couch,
I can drink
snoring.
half or more of
With the X-
one of
the
those
PS
cups full of
controller
Black
right
Rifle coffee
here.
or
I'm out. I was
Death
done.
Wish.
So I'm like, I had to
And I
scrap
can
all
be out
that,
in
and
an
I'm
hour.
like, nah.
It's honestly,
You know. So Saturday,
know what it
I worked
is,
on the
but-
content video. Didn't like
but
how
then
it
when
came
I'm
out.
awake
I
and doing my
spent
thing during the
hours
day, it helps me
trying to
kick
make that one work. Didn't
kicks
like
the
it,
body
so
and
I
the
scrapped it.
brain and the system into gear.
I'd rather scrap a bunch of work to put out some of a bad
So if
ones
you ever
that
get a chance and
can
you're looking
tell,
for a
hopefully,
coffee,
between my first couple videos and now,
I actually have had
I'm starting
3
to
that were
hang it a
really
little
good.
better.
Now,
I got
the
me some
first
audio
one, my
programs and
late fiance
a new
loved,
video editor,
but
and
I'm not a fan of flavored
program.
coffee. You know, like a la mocha. Well,
So
I
I
like
worked
some
on
mocha,
that for hours. When I
but
started
yeah, all
putting
these
it together, I'm
crazy,
like, this
crazy.
sucks. So I
She's got
scrapped
one
all
down
that.
there. We've got one downstairs. It's
And,
pumpkin pie spiced
worked
coffee
on
bites. She bought
I
peanut
worked
butter
on
and
it
jelly,
Sunday.
strawberries
Started
and
getting a lot of
cream.
the ideas together. Went and found
I can't name them. There's about
GIFs
20,
or images
23
of
of
all
them
that
down there
stuff,
somewhere in
little
there.
short videos
I
I
like
wanted
plain
for my
coffee. If I want to put
videos,
flavor,
started
if I
kinda
want to
putting in
flavor with
place
something
on the
else,
editor and changing
figure it out and
things.
add it
And,
myself. But Bones coffee is
I had
really
to take
good.
a break for a while.
But I just like but they got a
If you
ton of
consider this
varieties.
my
So
permanent
whichever
disabled
floats your boat,
wrist.
man.
They got all kinds of stuff for you to try and look into, and no, I'm
And
not
it
getting
doesn't
paid
like
for
mouse.
this.
It doesn't like a
Um,
computer mouse at all. There's no computer
Black
position.
Rifle,
So with it
veteran
being
run,
racked with
of course,
arthritis and
and then
having been
Death
kind of
Wish.
reconstructed,
I
let's
could
say
survive
altered.
on that. Give me
There's no
my
comfortable
cigarettes, my
position
coffee, my
for it.
Pepsi,
And it
my
actually, it
hostess
started
cupcakes,
swelling up so bad that they gave me this little compression glove that I
and
have to wear, if you can see it right there. So I took a break and I just
there's
couldn't
another
get my
one in
hand to
there.
quit
Those are
swelling.
my.
It was aching, it was killing me, so I just put everything on the shelf. Then I came back over here yesterday, and by the time I came back over, for those with arthritis, you'll know, and you'll understand everything. It hurts to think, you know. And it's an hour drive from where I live to where Sarah is right now, where Sam just moved out. So I got to endure that drive. Can't take any of my medications prior to driving, so that drive was just getting more painful as I went. Uh, so I got here. Now, like I said, for people that have really bad arthritis like me and a really fouled up back, um, it's debilitating. I mean, you want to sleep. I think that's your body way of saying just stop moving. So I got here and I got here in early afternoon and I hadn't been here half an hour and it felt like I'd been hit by a Mack truck. Everything from Thursday on finally caught up to me yesterday. So I slept on and off a couple times, then got up and started working on a video. Um, so I figured, well, I'll do a vlog and then I've almost got the video up all done that I want to upload here, hopefully shortly. But there's just a couple of things I wanted to touch on real quick. Sam's doing great. Um, in this video, and some more of mine, and maybe even the one I posted, you're gonna see stuff about Odin and Vikings and witches, things like that, white witches. But you're also gonna see a pentagram. Now, I'm having to educate people all the time online, especially on my Facebook. A pentagram pointed up is not a bad thing. Yeah, it just goes along with Wiccan and witchcraft and paganism and Norse paganism, which me. Um, when it's upside down and pointing down, that's when you get to the devil worship and the Satan worshipers. So please keep that in mind. I'm not that far off out there. It's simply it's a good thing. So just keep that in mind because I mean I hate arguing with people about it. Um, but I hope this video works out. I should be posting it sometime shortly after this one goes out. So I got one more thing I would like to go over. I got kind of a giveaway going here. Last year, actually it's a little bit further, but when Teresa and I started ordering things for our wedding, one of the things we wanted was Russian crystal glasses, wine glasses, goblets, whatever you call them. And she found some that were really nice, and she ordered 6. And when I started looking at the listing, it said they were not responsible if any of them were broken. And knowing me, with the bad luck I have, if I didn't have bad luck, I would have no luck. One of them was broke. We ordered 6, one was broken. And I said, well, let's just try to find another one. And she couldn't. And I said, well, okay, we'll just order 6 more. Between the two, we're going to have plenty. She didn't want to do that either. So she found 6 different glasses and ordered them. So what we ended up with were 5 Russian crystal goblets or wine glasses. I'm a guy. I don't know the term for all these. We have no use for them. Of course, Teresa passed, and it's not something you throw away. It's not something I want to take to Goodwill or anything like that. So I thought about giving them away. So what I thought about is, yeah, I don't have many subscribers yet. That's what this stuff is for, to try to start putting them numbers up. I decided that my 10th subscriber, I will give them one of those. They just have to contact me, give me the info, and I'll send it to them. And then after that, for the next 40, every 10, after this first one, I'll give another one away. Then it will go to some people that appreciate it. And I'll be rid of something I can't use. And honestly, it's a memory of Teresa that I really don't want. It's something that never got to happen. We should have been married this past August. Um, so it's going to be doing everybody a favor, and I would really like it. Um, Comment on them, you know, if you anything. Let's just see if I can get rid of these to somebody that likes them. Um, the other things I got, these were all for the bridesmaids, and that's all covered. The groomsmen, I got something else I could send that to them. But all the girls got the new uh, goblets that we ordered, so they're all gone, and I'm sitting here on 5 of these, and they are beautiful. I mean, I don't know if I can get them up any closer, but they're Russian crystal. If you like one, or you know somebody would like one, tell them subscribe. And when I hit the 10th one, I'll send them one. And then 10, one for every 10 after that. I'll have 4 more. I think it'd be fun. Got a whole bunch of other stuff planned here in the near future. Some reaction videos with my daughter and my cousin that lives next door here. And we're going to do some taste testing of some horrible stuff that the girls found when they were out shopping. And I'm very afraid. If they get anything spicy, I've already told Sarah she has to help. We make our own custom spices here too. We're trying to launch that little small business, and some of the stuff that I have to put in the spices to mix them with, is terrible. I mean, it's evil. Um, I use 5 of the hottest peppers on the planet to make all this stuff. So, um, I mean, Reapers, Moringa scorpions. I'll tell you what, one of the hottest things I've ever tasted or bit into is a Thai chili. So don't underestimate those things. So I'm hoping to get some of those videos here soon. I've got an idea for another product or a product review type thing, the taste testing and just all kinds of stuff. So I'm hoping that maybe I can get some more people to subscribe, um, so we can do this. Um, I want to give a quick shout out, and it'll be in the comments too, to slipstream.com. They have copyrighted music that I got the license for. It's basically background music and maybe sound effect music when you got something that really goes with. Um, and you know, part of my promise is that I'll mention them in every video I use their songs in. So for now, I'm gonna say, you know, goodbye, and you know, get this video with content all finished up. Really shouldn't take me too long. I got an idea for the next one. Might be up all night, no big deal. So that's that. Until I see you again, you know, as comedian Rex Saban says, and I got permission from him to say this anytime. When's a good time to laugh? Anytime. So I want you guys to go out and have a good day, good evening. Just have a good life in general that's around you. You deserve it. And I will talk to you folks soon.